The iPhone 11 Pro was Apple's flagship in 2019, offering cutting-edge tech in a beautifully compact form. Fast forward to today, and while it's no longer top tier, it's still hanging in there as a solid mid-range option. Let's take a look. The iPhone 11 Pro's design still feels premium, even by today's standards. Its stainless steel frame, triple camera system, and a frosted glass panel on the back all give it a quality and weight that feels luxurious. At 5.8 inches, it's smaller than many recent phones, which might be a plus for anyone seeking a more manageable device. Though the iPhone 11 Pro still looks good, it's missing some modern trends like thinner bezels, dynamic island, a punch hole, or an under-display camera. But if you value compact, classic design, it remains attractive. The iPhone 11 Pro comes with a 5.8-inch Super Retina XDR OLED display, which still offers stunning color accuracy, deep blacks, and great brightness. With HDR10 and Dolby Vision, it's perfectly suited for enjoying streaming and games. While this display holds up well, it lacks the high refresh rates we see in more recent models, meaning you won't get that extra smooth scrolling experience. For most users though, the quality of the OLED display is still fantastic for a phone in this range. Powered by Apple's A13 Bionic chip, the iPhone 11 Pro is still capable of handling most tasks. Whether you're gaming, multitasking, or using demanding apps, this device keeps up admirably. Of course, it's behind today's flagship processors, but can still compete well with mid-range phones from today. In day-to-day use, you'll hardly notice the age of the A13 chip. However, as apps and games become more demanding, this may start to show. If you're a power user looking for top performance, you might want to look at newer devices in similar price range. The thing about this one though is that it's not future-proof anymore. It has no 5G, the A13 Bionic chip was a powerhouse in 2019, and while it still handles most tasks well, newer apps and software updates are optimized for more advanced processors like the A15, 16, or 17. This gap may start showing in heavy multitasking, high-end gaming, or AI-intensive tasks. Apple typically provides iOS updates for about 6 or 7 years, so this means that it might only get updates for another 2 or 3 years. The iPhone 11 Pro introduced the triple camera setup, and today it still performs well for general photography. While night mode, smart HDR, and deep fusion all contribute to high quality photos, the camera doesn't quite measure up to the computational photography power of recent models. Photos still look sharp and vibrant, and the camera does an overall pretty good job. But newer iPhones and many Android phones offer higher resolutions, better night mode, and more advanced AI enhancements. So if photography is a top priority, the iPhone 11 Pro may start to feel limited, especially in low light. In bright conditions though, the iPhone 11 Pro continues to capture impressive photos. The 12-megapixel sensor and Apple's smart HDR technology bring out great dynamic range, vivid colors, and sharp detail. It was also the first iPhone to include night mode, and at the time it was super impressive. The ultra-wide lens is handy for landscapes, large group shots, and creative perspectives. However, there is a big gap between the quality of the wide-angle camera and the ultra-wide, and the quality drops significantly in low light conditions. The 11 Pro's video capabilities were among the best at its release, supporting 4K recording at 60 frames per second and boasting impressive stabilization. Today, it's still solid and should satisfy most users, especially those who are making professional-grade video content. Color, details, and dynamic range in videos remain pretty impressive. Overall, the iPhone 11 Pro's camera holds up today. It's still a solid choice if you're mainly taking photos in good lighting or need a reliable camera for general use, but if you're a photography enthusiast, you might find its limitations restrictive. If photography is a top priority, there are better options in similar price range like the iPhone 12 or 13 or the Google Pixel 6a or 7a. The iPhone 11 Pro had impressive battery life at launch, but over time, batteries degrade. So if you're considering a used or refurbished model, check the battery health. Anything below 85% may require a replacement for a full day's use. Assuming decent battery health, the 11 Pro still lasts most of the day with moderate use. However, you won't get as much screen time as you would with newer iPhones or mid-range Androids, many of which now come with larger batteries and more efficient processors. The iPhone 11 Pro's premium build, solid display, and decent performance make it a contender for those who want a high-quality iPhone without the latest feature and want a lower price. For basic tasks like media consumption and general use, it's still a reliable option. If you're in a tight budget and you can pick up a refurbished 11 Pro for $300 or $400, it's still a fantastic deal for the price. It's still a premium device for basic to mid-level usage like photography, social media, and general productivity. Also, if you're coming from a much older device like the iPhone 8 or 10, the 11 Pro is a significant leap in performance and features. Now, of course, you'll miss out on newer perks like faster refresh rates, more advanced cameras, and the latest iOS features optimized for Apple's newer chips. And if you're looking for longevity and you want the phone that will last 4 or 5 years without feeling outdated, the 11 Pro is not the best choice today. Devices like the iPhone 13 or even the Pixel 7a are better long-term investments. The iPhone 11 Pro today is a classic that still has some life left in it. For users who prioritize build and display quality in a compact size, it's a great choice, especially if you can find one at a reasonable price. I'll leave other options in a similar price range down below if you want to check them out. And on that note, it's time for me to go. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please go hit that like button, and if you subscribe, that would be amazing. I hope that you guys are all doing great, and I'll see you on the next one.